Texas high school basketball playoff action really heating up. We'll get you warmed up for all the games.
The playoffs have begun for the boys, and we'll use this warm-up to preview some true contenders. Let's take a look at some of the 6A boys who are hoping to book a trip to state in the Louisiana Hot Sauce Hot Zone. One of the boys' teams we've been highlighting for the majority of the year is not entering the playoffs on a high note. Atascocita took an overtime loss to Westbrook on the last day of the regular season. The loss didn't affect the seedings, but what it did do was prove to the rest of Region 3 that the mighty Eagles can be beaten. But it won't be an easy task. David Martinez's group still has one of the most stingiest defenses around and can get offense from numerous spots on the court. Plus, Atascocita has the pedigree of being to San Antonio many times before. There are a couple of teams entering the 6A postseason on a big-time winning streak, and even one team who hasn't lost at all. Clements is 30-0, and they're ready to take the 5-game journey to state. The Rangers rally behind Divine Agochukwu, who's a facilitator and a show-stopping dunker. They also have plenty of complementary players to get on a run in the playoffs. Seven Lakes is also on a roll as they've won 25 straight heading into the week. Spartans have a ton of offensive power, but are led by Louisiana Tech commit A.J. Price and underclassman Nasir Price. Shadow Creek is cruising as well. They're 29-2 and have an inside-outside of Michael Collins from deep and double-double machine Caden Tate in the paint. The Sharks will have a tough second-round opponent when they face either Westbrook or Pasadena Memorial. In Region 2, look for College Park and their 31-4 record to cause some issues for teams. Don't forget about highly defensive Cy Falls. Both teams are capable of a run to the regionals and beyond.
The Hot Zone is presented by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. With just the right amount of heat and flavor, Louisiana hot sauce has been a game changer for more than 95 years. Enjoy the authentic flavors of ancient recipes. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
We caught up to another big-time Houston athlete on the recruiting trail. Presented by Xochitl, chips and salsa.
Hi, my name is Michael Collins. I go to Shadow Creek High School and I'm a point guard. Leadership, legacy, and winning. I feel like I'm a dog on the court. I got an elite edge, and the skills, are coming up to par, and I'm really doing well with those. My shooting has increasingly got better every time I'm on the floor, and my handles and passing skills, and just the way I play, the style I play, the edge I play with. I love it. It's a blessing because ever since I was in 6th grade, I used to look up to the guys that played at him, and I was like, I will win state championships. My actual goal was to win 4, but it didn't plan out how I wanted to be, and I'm really mad about that. So even when I win these ones, I'm gonna still be kind of in my head about that one, but I'm gonna get it done. I wish somebody told me this, man. Keep your head down. No matter if you're doing great or you're not doing so well, never get caught up in the hype and never get caught up in the lows. You gotta stay even-headed. Keep progressing every day and be a great teammate. That's the most important one. Be a great teammate. No matter how you plan, you gotta be unselfish.
Let's take a look at some 5A and 4A teams looking for state glory in the hype. The biggest favorite in the Houston area is Fort Bend Marshall. With only 2 losses on their ledger, the Buffs are the only ranked team in the area at number 3. They have several leaders on this team, including Chris Ketchings, Kevin Sargent, and Ian Lowe. Marshall hasn't lost to a Houston team all season. They've only taken losses in the Whataburger tournament up in the DFW area. Head coach Ronnie Courtney will have the Buffs ready to get back to the regionals and hopefully advance to the state tournament. Another 5A team to watch out for is Barbers Hill. With a lot of veteran talent, could easily make their way to the regionals. In 4A, Houston's hope lies with Washington. They're looking for a return trip to the state final game where they fell just short. Chris McDermott has only gotten better in the paint, and Otis Carter is impossible to cool off once he gets hot behind the arc. However, some of our Houston teams are in Region 4 and they have a shot at state as well. Iowa Colony and Stafford are ranked 7th and 11th respectively, and have had 2 epic battles in district play. Don't be surprised to see both of those teams face off a third time, and possibly one of them going to the Alamo Dome.
Enjoy the authentic flavors of ancient recipes. So thin, so crisp, so good, Xochitl.
Let's take a look back at who won our defensive title belt. Plus, let's see who might come home with one this week in the Buzz.
Last week, we handed out that defensive title belt to Klein Oak. The Panthers were looking for a piece of the 15-6A title, and when their defense gobbled up the Tomball offense, a piece of the district crown is what they got. This week, we look for another 15-6A team, Klein Kane, to win some hardware. The Hurricanes are going to need some tough inside defensive play from John Clark to get past Langham Creek and possibly College Park this week. If they can survive and advance, it will be because of their tight defense.
Hey, that'll do it for today's show. Thanks for joining us. We hope you are warmed up for some Texas high school playoff basketball.